Bouman reloading here. So what we have here right now is we have a 20 practical, and what we're going to do is we're going to bore sight it. There's plenty of ways to do this. The way we're going to do it here is we're going to take our bolt carrier group out and our charging handle out. Set that down right here. And we're just going to look through our barrel. Now, one of the things that you can do here is you can get yourself a bore sighter, a laser bore sighter. There's a couple of paper methods you can do. They all work. The other ones cost money. All you gotta do here, look down your barrel, find a reference point. That's all you need is a reference point. I'm shooting at a pizza box of all things. So we're gonna find our reference point. You're gonna look through your scope, and then you're gonna adjust it. You're gonna get it close. That's all you're gonna do. Put these caps back on. It might rain here again. So now what I'm gonna do, after I have that adjusted, we're gonna go ahead and put this back together. I'm gonna shut the video off after this. We're gonna go down and we're gonna move that pizza box closer. We're gonna bring it down to, I don't know, 30 yards or so. And from there, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a shot at it, and then we're gonna make an adjustment on our scope again, and we'll shove it out to 100 yards, and we'll actually get it sighted in. So bear with me, I'll be right back. All right, we got our pizza box at 42 yards. We're gonna load around here, take a shot, and then make an adjustment. All right, I'm gonna go down and check the target out, find out where we hit, make an adjustment on the scope, and then we'll shove the pizza box back out to 100. Be right back. All right, we're back. So we moved the target out to 100 yards, load another mag here, take a shot, making another adjustment, and go from there. Give me just a second. All right, there we go. I don't actually know where we're at. 100 yards exactly. All right, let's go take a look at it. We'll be right back. Thank you. Bouman reloaded here again. So we have the magneto speed hooked up to our rifle here. We have it zeroed fairly well. It's not perfect. It doesn't need to be. We're going to fine tune it. We're going to do a seating depth test after we do a velocity test. And the reason why it does not matter is because our point of impact will change slightly anyway because we have the magneto speed hooked up to the front of the gun. So we're going to shoot a couple rounds here, write down the numbers. Nothing too fancy. We just need to know how fast we're going for the rounds we're shooting. I'm going to be shooting, let's see, 5 3-lot groups, and we'll just see where everything goes. And we're not shooting at anything fancy. Well, that aired out, so I don't like that. Give me just a second. Everything's hooked up right. .3486. So our original ammo we were shooting was 3700, so we cut it down quite a ways. .3424. So I'm gonna let the gun cool down just a little bit. It won't take long because it's fairly cold out here right now. We had a nice little rain, but we're going to let it cool down. I'm going to write down these numbers. We'll get it loaded back up, and then we'll shoot again. Be right back. All right, we got our next 3-round group here. $34.70. I'll write down the rest of the numbers. I'll show you all that at the end. But $34.70. We only went up 0.3 grains, so we're going to let the gun cool down just a little bit again. That way we're consistent throughout all the shots. We got another, let's see here, 12 more to go. So be right back. All right, next 3 rounds. One of the things that I'm doing every time in between while I'm letting the gun cool down is I'm going down there and just checking my point of impact, making a slight adjustment. So like right now, I'm going to bring it down just a little bit. Now, I'm not going to get too picky with this. The reason why is because my point of impact is going to change when I take that magneto speed back off. All we're really doing right now, all we care about is getting our velocity. Once we have that, then we'll do a seating depth test without the magneto speed. Once we're happy with our group size with the seating depth test, then from there what we're going to do is we're going to put the magneto speed back on to get a baseline velocity. We're never going to touch it from that point on. All right, show a couple more rounds down it here. $35.72 feet per second. Again, I'm going to go down, check that out, get the next group loaded and ready, and we'll be right back. Okay, the other thing that I'm doing in between shots, or after the 3-shot rounds, what I'm doing is I'm picking my brass up, checking to see if I have any signs of pressure, mainly just letting the gun cool off a little bit. And that's not a problem today, it's nice and chilly. Yeah, we're getting a lot closer to our point of impact that we want. However, like I said, that's going to change whenever we take the magneto speed back off. All right, next 3. Also, some of the more astute people out there will notice that I'm overgassed quite a ways. I mean, I'm throwing my brass out in this direction over here. Not a big deal. I mean, it's not ideal, don't get me wrong. But we're going to change that once we put a can on it, and that'll correct that situation. So the buffer that I'm using in here is a multi-spring buffer. I'll show that to you sometime. It runs a little quieter. I wouldn't recommend it for longevity aspects or reliability aspects, but as far as like operating a gas gun, super quiet. I like it. I don't know if I'd use much of anything different when it comes to doing coyotes and things like that. It just cycles a lot quieter. So be right back. All right, Bouman reloading here. We got 3 more rounds we're going to shoot here really quick. $36.50. We're going to go ahead and check our target, pick up our brass, write down the numbers, and then we'll be right back. So bear with me. All right, last group of 3 here. See what we get for our numbers. Oh, that last one was 37.14. So our numbers are kind of all over the place right now. We'll see what is the most accurate. But let me get my brass picked up. We'll write down these numbers, then we'll compile them when we get back to the house. Thank you. All right, Bouman reloading here. We just got done shooting the 20 practical, but a lot of people really like watching this shoot. So we got about 10 rounds. We're going to pop through it really quick and just kind of see what it does. There you go. Pretty simple. Thank you guys. Have a great day. All right, we're back at the house here. Just going through our different numbers that we have. We had the one that didn't register. I didn't care for anything else, to tell you the truth, except for this one here, 26.7. grains of Varget. We had about a 9 foot per second spread. I think that's what we're going to go with. If you look at the old manual for Varget at 26.7, oh, let's see here. It's showing about 3,600 for a 40 grain out of a 204. We're not too much faster than that. I mean, we're at 37.20, and that all depends on what barrel they use and everything as well. So we got a little bit more efficient of a burn rate. I think that's what we're going to go with. I really didn't see any pressure signs. Maybe very, very slight pressure signs. Oh, sorry, bumping the camera here. But our primers are potentially losing their roundness, but they're not cratering or anything like that. Brass all looks really good. And we'll lose a little bit more pressure when we start doing our seating depth test and shoving that down a little bit farther. So I think that's where we're going to load for right now. And then we'll take it out and actually test it with some seating depth without the magneto speed on there. And we'll see what our groups look like. It'll be a little while before I can do that. We're weaning calves here right now, so we got to be a little bit quieter around the house. But I could just throw the can on there too. That'll throw a different variable in there, but that don't really matter. So we'll see what we're going to do. But either way, thanks for watching. Hopefully the video wasn't too terribly long and you got a little bit out of it. But if you have questions or anything, just leave a comment, ask away, and I'll see if I can't answer it for you. Thank you. Have a great day.